Do you feel the vibes?
What's up, everyone? Range here, bringing you guys a Call of Duty video today, and we finally are back with another Call of Duty. The vlogs for now, are over, and it's not like I'm never gonna have a vlog again. It's just we had a lot of vlogs because we had some technical difficulties with Black Ops, but finally we are back with a new series I want to start. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna call it yet. You guys will see it in the title, but at this point of me recording, I do not know what I want to call it. But basically what we're going to be doing is going into theater mode. As you guys can see here, you guys see all the controls and stuff. And we're just going to go over my gameplay. And it might be a long video, but, we're going to learn a lot together, which is what I like to do. So, we're going to start off on Fringe Hardpoint. Now, you guys can see we're playing with the regular squad. And I'm going to let you guys know that we do end up winning this map. So, I'll just tell you guys now, your boy kind of goes off. David Law 713 is inviting me to games. I don't know who he is. But, let's start off here. I'm going to go third person right away, actually. And I'm going to kind of float up. And we're gonna see how the squad does it. You see that right there. Me and Anarchy, we both throw our nades. I'm pretty sure he runs double nades. I ran a Semtex and a stun. So, we all, look at that. Look at that. All right. So, we have one person go track, or not track. Well, actually, yeah, I do go tracks. But we send one white truck, and then we have two. Or actually, I pushed. Okay. So, I actually pushed in hill. So, we put 3 in hill. Nobody picks up tracks here, which could have been costly. But actually, this guy does start to flank around here. And for them, they kind of just, they do the same thing. They send 3 mid, 1 flank. We just didn't flank that time. Normally, I would flank. So, let's see how this kind of plays out. A lot of shots are going down. I'm kind of focusing on this guy right here. See, now he can make a play. Wait, how do you... Wait, I want to try and... whatchamacallit? I want to pull up... Where is it? I need the kill feed. I guess, okay, we can only do that like that. Alright, so let's break down, your boys' games. Alright, so, I'm just sitting in hill right now. I'm just holding this hill time. You guys can see, racking up the time right there. Not getting pushed. I end up getting pushed right there. And right here, I spawned 10. And I could have came and backed them up, but, I mean, right now, let's see how this plays out. Yeah. So, like, really, there wasn't a necessity for me to come and back them up, because I would have had to come through here, and let's be honest now, if you're sitting right here with a VMP, you're just not gonna work. So, instead, I'm gonna come through here, I'm gonna nade in the hill, and I'm gonna push into dubs with Anarchy to back him up in here. Gotta keep it close range, and then I'm gonna end up flanking. And, I kind of choked that kill. I get this kid, and then I get that one, and then there's one more, and, I don't get him. He's super weak, and then I finally do end up getting him. And then they start spawning in the back, so I spawn here, and now there's 10 seconds. I already have one teammate rotated. So I'm going to rotate. I'm going to push up 210. I think I make the mistake of pushing too far. No, actually, he was in the window. He was just in the window. Nobody saw him. He was sitting in the corner. Can't really do anything about that. So right there, you guys saw, we spawned out. We spawned all the way out. And, normally you can go through dubs, but I decided to go through 10, and all of my other teammates do end up going through, but I end up getting killed, actually. And everybody else goes through besides Anarchy. Yeah, we kind of messed up right there. Normally, you're going to want to push one thing as a team. Okay, where did I go? Where am I? Okay, so I'm pushing dubs right now. I pick up 1. I'm just going to try and regain, as I can see my other teammates pushing in. So I'm going to go around. That was their anchor right there. You guys could see he killed Matrix, and then I ended up trading the kill. So now we have spawns. And you can see all 3 of us are here. Sentry's posted up. Me and Anarchy are going to push in. They try and nade. We get the kills. We get the hill. Then they ended up having 2 left in dubs and 10. And, the dubs guy gets a 2-piece. but did we end up spawning there? Yeah, we still end up spawning in the back. So even though we lost it, well, actually, no. Yeah, I spawned in the back, but everybody else didn't. I don't know. That moment in the game, I was kind of like, wait, what just happened? But now we got spawns for next. So, you know, we're getting good spawns. We still have a lead, so we were kind of like, yeah, just give it up. And, you know, I'm looking mid. I'm just putting some shots into him. I'm not expecting the kill. Somebody calls out 10, so I come back around, and I watched on my minimap, if you guys saw it. My teammate called out 10, and then he kind of backed up to hold the spawns and not die. And so I came around to get the help. I ended up picking up the kill, and now I'm just playing in a corner. Because you can also see my teammate mid-street. So he's calling out front window. There's one in behind me. I absolutely destroy him. And at this point, I'm like screaming. And then right there, I was like, oh my god, I'm going off. But, you know, I ended up picking up a big 3-piece right there. Because, let's go back. I'm not trying to go back just because, you know, it was a good play. I really want to break this down real quick. So, you know, this right here, the same thing. I killed the 10 guy. And now we're in, you know, I'm the only one in hill. My teammates have eyes. You know, they're kind of watching 10. They're kind of not. Like, they could get to L. But my teammate's in mid. And I know he calls out front window. So now I go, like, I get the first kill. My teammate calls jumping up. But the guy jumping up already has bullets in me. And I somehow am able to get out of there. And I don't know how I killed that kid, to be honest. Like, he really should have picked up that kill. But, you know, I pick up a 2-piece. My teammate, Anarchy, goes down in the front, so I know he's there. And I just kept that hill on lock while my teammates kind of stayed up in spawns. So, you know, I got the kills, but my teammates really did hold the spawns very well. And, you know, right there, I'm just putting shots in front. And then I see 2 on the side. But at this point, you know, your boy's holding hill. Very good. But we ended up losing spawns right there. But I'm still trying to stay up. And my teammates get 3 kills, which is really good. We ended up losing spawns. But, you know, it's like 15 seconds. We held the hill still. So, you know, it's not that bad to lose spawns at that time. And I never got killed at a hill. I stayed up that whole hill, which I didn't even realize that until this video. So I did pretty well. But right now, I'm just sitting here trying to see if anybody else crosses or tries to flank us mid. You know, 2 of my teammates go down. I ended up jumping out the window, and, you know, the kid mid kills me. But right here, we get pretty lucky spawns. You know, there's 3 of us, and then Sentry's still up on Peach's side. So, you know, all he really has to do is stay up. He picks up 1. He ends up dying. But at that point, we're already here. I get the 1 on flank. You know, they're sitting there pushing up. And then we're going to push up the hill. I get the 1. I get the trade, actually. But my teammates get naded, so I got to pop out my war machine. I get 1. I think I ended up getting... Yeah, that was it. Well, no, actually. I stayed up. Wow. But, you know, I choked some war machine shots there. My teammates had good cover on me right there. And now I'm going to push up because... Actually, yeah, probably wasn't the smartest idea. I know there was only 1 in, but still, I didn't have any behind me. So, I probably should have just stayed up. And now, you know, I'm just getting the kills. I'm pre-firing things. I'm getting streaks. I got full streaks at this point, and I'm calling out, like, you know, your boy's going off right here. And so now we're going to start rotating at about 10 seconds. Almost world star that kid, but I did get the trade. And now we killed the kid white truck right there, as you saw that. And I pushed tracks. I was going to try and get behind him. That probably wasn't the best idea because Sentry was already there. But, you know, it ended up working out because me and Sentry did end up getting all the kills. And at this point, you know, it's a mid-hill. I'm going to call in my Serby and my Lightning. So I'm Lightning. I just Lightning the middle of the map. I get the 3. And now you can see on the mini-map, all 3 of us push up. They actually somehow, I don't understand how they got a Wraith. But actually, Matrix did have a Tempest out. So he just Tempest the Wraith, which is really clutch for us. So, you know, the Wraith wasn't that bad. It only killed me once. And now I have my Serby. So I'm going to push into dubs with Anarchy. And you guys saw the one, there's 2 L. They called that out. But the kid white truck got me. Yeah, my Serby just traded my own kill. So, you know, we still didn't let them get white truck control. I mean, that hill, that hill wasn't, that was pretty shaky of a hill. You know, it's mid-hill. You're not really going to get, like, so much time. So, we just ended up rotating again. And now I got 10 locked. You can see Anarchy watching dubs. Now, and then they ended up killing our anchor. So, we ended up turning around. And they just got good timing. You know, they pinched the hill well. And the kid came out of dubs, or 10. right as they pushed up alley. There was nothing me and Anarchy could do. But now we're pushing through 10. You know, you see 3 of us. We take out 2, and then there's 1 left, alley. You know, I put some shots into him, and then Matrix actually does end up killing him right after that. So now we got full hill control again, and, you know, we know they're still spawning in the back, but at this point, we're not really wanting to push all the way through just because there was 20 seconds. You know, the Grandma's hill is really big. As you guys saw, you know, last hill, we rotated early. And this time we're going to rotate early. Anarch does actually get into the hill on this with me. Normally, Anarchy is the OBJ for our team. And this game, I just kind of went OBJ more. I don't know. It was just really, I was in hill, and I really kind of stayed alive a lot in the hill. So it wasn't like he wasn't doing his job. It was just like I kind of picked it up, and he kind of picked it up for me as well. So you guys see, there was 2. I saw 2 L-wall. I called it out. Anarchy streaked it. He got all 3. And now we got a pretty good setup right here. I'm going to pause it real quick so you guys can see. So I'm kind of watching the front. You know, I'm watching the cross from tracks to the back and the front window. You see Sentry has 10. And then let's fly over here. Anarchy obviously in hill. And then Matrix has the back as well as my Sentry. So, you know, they can't really push the back that much. And then actually, Anarchy does go down. That's why you see me jumping up. And then I'm going to push the hill. I'm going to get the kill. I'm going to call out the kid mid. And I really shouldn't have challenged this. But I kind of got lucky that the kid went into a corner. Anarchy's there to help me. He's in the other corner. You know, Anarchy picks him up. 1 coming in the back, 1 coming in the front. And I just ended up choking shots. I thought I killed him. You know, it's just, it sucks when that happens. So I'm gonna come through the front as my teammates push through the back. Anarchy gets a nice 2-piece. I get the 3rd in the window. And now you guys can see we're going to start rotating. Anarchy's like, you can go. You know, he's got this. So I push up. I'm just trying to stay alive. You know, they tried to push me. I stayed up. I'm really weak. I ended up getting pushed because they are behind me. I don't know whether he left or he died. I'm not really sure. But I get a pretty good spawn. I get spawned behind him. So now we can pinch this hill. There's 1, and then there was 1 more who I actually pre-fired. And he somehow killed me still. And my teammates cleaned him up. And then, you know, my teammates were calling out, yo, go get your Sentry and put it in the hill. You guys saw I went to go get it. I messed up and held X, and then it broke anyway. I went to nade the hill right afterwards. Team naded, and then got tempested. So, you know, now you guys can see. I probably should have right here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I push in. I ended up getting a kill. And at this point, you know, I'm like, oh, I'm super weak. But there was actually 1 top barn. I think that was where he was. And it was kind of like, okay, how did he get there and why is he there? And then I tried to flank. The kid L-wall had an AR. And that was just not going to happen. So now we ended up getting hill control. My teammates did a good job of breaking that. And then I go to try and rotate. And I see the guy in the window. I get him. But yet again, this kid top barn. And then we spawn out, obviously, because he was top barn. So they have pretty good control on this hill right now. Like, they have top grandmas, white truck, 1 in hill, 1 top barn. And I'm pretty sure Matrix ends up killing the kid up top. So now we can really push into the hill. I knew that kid was in the window because he's been in that window the whole hill. At this point, you know, we have hill control. Everybody's just kind of setting up. We did basically what they did. And Anarchy, I'm pretty sure, calls out that there's 2 pushing up mid. I go to help, and just COD timing at its finest. I turn around, the kid comes through dubs, hits me, and then I jump out and get shot. And then, you know, they're flooding hill, but we ended up doing a pretty good job of holding it. I don't think Matrix ever died right there. So he played great on that hill. And now you guys see, I called out there's 2 rotating 10. I don't know how I didn't kill this kid. I think I got a little aggressive here, but I'm pretty sure it's going to work out in our favor. But yeah, I ended up getting behind him. I start shooting though, which kind of screws me. And then there was 2 in hill, and it was kind of like, but you guys see again, I get the split spawn, and we were able, well, they actually just broke it without me, which, you know, salutes to them. But, you know, we would have been able to pinch the hill either way. So now we're just kind of setting up. I said I got dubs, you know, obviously. And I ran out of ammo. The first kid I almost didn't kill. I almost got world starred by him. And then I didn't have a lot of time. But I go right back to Dubs to pick it up. I get that 1 kill. Now, you know, they're calling out that they're pushing the hill from 10. Anarchy gets a nice 2-piece. And at this point, you know, we're rotating. Like, 20 seconds, you guys know, Grandma's hill, we're going to go. I almost ran out of the hill and gave up 10 seconds, which actually, yeah, they ended up pushing this hill. And these kids almost got the, woof. I gave one kid it, but at this point, you know, we need 3 seconds. We got it right there. And, you know, your boy went 48 and 28 with 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Like I said, I'm not the OBJ, but you guys can see our OBJ, 30 and 21, 2 minutes and 13 seconds. So it's not like I went above and beyond and did his job. You know, we just played a good game, as I almost dropped my phone. We played a good game of OBJ work, I guess, me and him. Whoa, okay, I didn't know that was going to happen. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope this did help you out. You know, we're just going over a film. You know, something I really wanted to start. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to join the Range Nation. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.